Well, you've seen Gretta Monahan as the style guru on the Rachel Ray Show. Now she's revealing her fashion and beauty ideas in her first book, Style and the Successful Girl. It's got step-by-step lessons and tips to help you find your own style. And Gretta's here with us this morning. Thanks for being with us.
I'm so glad to be here.
So you say there's 5 things that every woman needs to have in her closet.
Absolutely. These are 5 secret ingredients, I like to call them, to make your style successful. So the first
Now, I know I need a pair of shoes.
Yes. Well, you know we love shoes, so I had to bring you a bunch of shoes. The shoe of the moment.
Okay.
With anything classic, the moment you put an updated shoe with it, you are modern. That's it. So this season, it's all about zippers.
Zippers.
Different types of materials mixed together, shiny and matte. Bows with a lot of sparkle, even printed shoes.
Now, I thought that this like platformy look was, and the round toes seemed to be going out.
No, you know, it's big and there's a lot of contrast, but to your point, there's also a lot of these cage shoe booties. They're kind of a hybrid, and women are getting more and more into these very bold shoes.
But don't you have to have really long, thin legs to pull off this kind of, you know, this thing cuts you off right at the calf, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And you know what? I love that you said that. I am a big, one of the secrets here, and you'll see it in the way that I buy, is that neutral shoes. But when you start going with very black or dark boots that cut you off at the ankle, it's very difficult to wear that. So I tell women, go neutral if you want to wear the cage look or the booty look.
Okay.
The next one is wear a conversation starter. I chose cocktail rings because they are so huge this fall, and they're classic no matter what. They will take anything, blazer, work looks, uniforms, and pop that look so that there's something personalized about what you're wearing, and that's one of my tips.
But what about if you're, I mean, you know, not everywhere everyone goes is like a red carpet or cocktail-y event. Can you wear this to the, you know, to the grocery store?
Well, this may not be your style. You know, you really, in other words, you could do it much more minimal and much more small, but some form, whether it's a family heirloom or a little a pearl or something, really doing something statement for you is about how to bring that success to your style. For me, another one is power polish. I really believe in, especially now, diva digits are where it's at. They do not need to be crazy nail art. They do not need to be anything, but even for you, I love your red polished nail. It's probably, you know, something that's signature to you, so I tell women.
I'm just too lazy to pick another color.
Go out on a limb.
I like the black, though. Is that back? Because that was big a few years ago, right?
This is one of my colors, and I love it. Yeah, you'll see a lot of the dark tones and even the blues and the grays. The next is the quilted bag. Now, I brought leather, but honestly, this bag works hard for you. You can go to work with it, you can go to anywhere you want at night with it, and it's going to work. So I say it's a great investment, and you can do it in fabric and get it for much lower dollars. You can get into something for a lot less, and usually I can find these under 50 bucks in most of the stores, and they're always going to be in style.
And the little chain, I feel like I've seen this a bunch, this chain head, but that's still popular.
Oh, it's forever. That's classic. So I love to give women tips that'll go and go and go so that they're not wasting their dollars.
Got it. Now, what about the coats?
The last thing is a topper. You can have a whole wardrobe of black and white and boring, but the minute you add a white coat or a bright coat, you've immediately changed your look and upped it.
Now I'm curious about this military style because, you know, if you're tiny, that all looks good, that old military style, but what do? You do something a V-cut otherwise, or what?
If you're curvy or heavy-chested, always skip the second row. That's your rule. So you can wear the same look, but only one row of buttons, because to your point, it's too much across the chest.
And what about, you know, some of these coats look a little too puffy, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but you have to be tiny to wear that too.
You know what? The other trick is this belted is amazing. And you can wear a wrap coat, and sometimes I even cut the button off, and I just wrap women with a great belt. You have to cinch the waist.
Now, the men don't appreciate it, but these are great tips. So you are going to be at Block 37 today signing books?
Yes, and I'm so excited to
Okay, so that's block37.com. If people want some more of your tips, you can get your book, Style and the Successful Girl, and your website is what?
www.gretastyle.com.
Thanks so much, Gretta. It's Monahan, right? I almost said Monahan.
It's Irish.
That's all right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Mike?
Coming up.